Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. That verse got me sober before I ever knew that verse existed. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sobriety and Silver. This channel is dedicated to hopefully helping somebody get clean and sober. Today is Sunday, which is Sunday gratitude for me. Just reflecting on the week, thinking of all the things that I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful for that verse because that's exactly what it took for me to finally get clean and sober. I was in my fifth rehab, and it took a moment of peace and quiet for it to hit me, and I'll explain. I was in a early morning class. I'd only been in this particular rehab for about a week. And we had a preacher come in, and he wasn't coming in to give a sermon. He wasn't coming in to preach. He was actually coming in to do a step study. But he started the class out with a moment of silence, not a prayer. I mean, you could pray if you want to, but just a moment of silence. Just sit still for a minute, be quiet, quiet your mind, and just reflect, I guess. But he started whispering little things. He would say, and this is not verbatim, but it was things like breathe in hope, breathe out anxiety, breathe in peace, breathe out chaos. And during that moment of silence, it was a very long moment of silence. It wasn't just your, 10-second quick moment of silence. It drug on and on and on. And that's what I needed, to still my mind, to still my brain, to rest my thoughts and realize that God is God and God is in control. Be still and know that I am God. Now, I didn't realize that is what was happening at the time, but the greatest, warmest, peaceful feeling came over me. And like I said, I hadn't been in rehab very long on this particular time, maybe a week. And I was there for a total of 45 days. But this feeling of peace and warmth and just the feeling of things are changing. Something is new. Something is happening to me. And from that moment on, for the rest of my rehab, I was completely engaged with the rehab. I was a new person. And what it was is I was a new person in Christ and didn't know it. God had taken away my addiction. Now, after a quarter century plus of drug and alcohol abuse, serious alcohol abuse, God took that away from me. I was still. I was quiet. I was being still and knowing that God is God without me realizing that I was being still and God was God. So Psalm 46:10 is a very, very powerful verse. And if you're in active addiction, being still is virtually impossible. Your mind is racing, your body's going 100 miles an hour, whether you're withdrawn or you're intoxicated or high. There is never a consistent feeling in active addiction. We're either extremely happy because we have the substance that our body is telling us we need, or addiction is telling us we need. Our body's not actually telling us we need it. It's addiction saying you need this. The body is just reacting to the substance that you're giving it. So to be still and know that God is God is what got me sober. So if you're in active addiction and you can find a moment, which again is probably pretty hard to do, if you can just find a moment a few moments to sit and just be still and trust that there is something way, way more powerful than us that can just take that disease away from you in a heartbeat. And that's what he did for me. And I haven't looked back. I am 1,381 days sober, continuous sobriety. I won't even take a Tylenol PM. Anything that's going to change the way I feel other than coffee. And yes, I know coffee is a drug or caffeine is a drug, but I'm not going to end up in downtown for drinking too much coffee. So let's get to the gratitude part because I am thankful for another week sober. I'm thankful that 1,381 days ago, my life changed. That was my first day sober again. I had tried several times, but that was the first day of the rest of my life now because it's stuck and it's sticking and it's amazing. And being clean and being sober is not boring. It is not uneventful. It is a wonderful life is amazing. Man. Life is just wonderful. If you're in active addiction, get the help you need, get the help you deserve because you're missing out and life's waiting, man. All right. Gratitude. Well, I got a lot to be thankful for this week. I have a new uh, channel logo. I've changed my channel logo so many times, but this one's going to stick. Littlefoot and his better half, Red, sent me an amazing gift. It was in my last video, not the short, the actual video where this face is looking at you. I didn't ask permission to do that, so I hope it's all right, Littlefoot and Red. But I loved it. It was an amazing gift. Well, I'll show it again real quick. That's just an amazing gift. I love it. I love the motivational saying, and again, it says, "Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall." And that's Confucius. I'm grateful for being able to get a little bit more gold this week. I didn't show this off in my last video, but I may not have had it in my last video, but another 1/20th. I ain't figured this out. I'll need to do like FG Stacker said, switch my camera view. Let's try this again. 1/20th. This one is the Lunar Dragon. If it comes through or not. I'm usually recording my video when it's dark outside. Sorry about that, guys. It probably didn't focus. But I'm grateful that you stuck around this long. But it is actually after 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday when I'm doing this video. I fell asleep. I'm a night owl. I love being awake at night when the world is quiet. Pardon me. So anyway, gratitude. I have so many things to be grateful for. Sobriety, my wife, my life, the friends I'm making on YouTube, even though we probably wouldn't, well, I know we wouldn't know each other if we passed each other on the street. I mean, you might know me, but I'm just grateful for a lot. And I encourage anybody, if you're struggling, even if you're not a recovering addict or not in active addiction, do something today that you can be grateful for tomorrow. Even something small. And if you are in sobriety and you're just having a rough day, Just be grateful that you can go to bed sober tonight, because you'll be grateful that you wake up sober in the morning, I promise. So it's been a good week. Be still and know that I am God. And He is. With our world in chaos the way it is right now, God was actually speaking to nations and people that chaos was reigning, and I guess doubt and fear and just chaos. God just told them, said, relax, be still, because I'm God. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. Start to a new week. I'll see you in the next video.